Girls, can you come out from your lair, please?
What?
There's something very important I need to talk to you about.
What on earth is up?
Well, it's the Scalextric that's in the loft, of course. Okay guys, it's been up here for over 20 years since I was a kid, and today we're getting it down to see if it's still going to work. Welcome to the Scalextric Resurrection. Right, I'm going in. Right, up here somewhere we have, aha, here we are. Not a Scalextric box, but I'm sure this is where it is. Whoa. Here it is, girls. Bet you don't even know what this box type thing that it's in is, do you?
What is it? Why is it so heavy?
Whoa. Right, let's go crack this open. There it is, girls. What do you think?
What is it?
That is a suitcase. Have you seen a suitcase
Are you
before?
worried?
Yes.
So you know what it is then?
Can I open it?
Yeah, go on, open it. See if you can open it.
Probably
Then.
has like 20-year-old clothing or something. See? Oof. It's hard to open.
Doesn't it?
Come on, get it open.
Oh no.
What's up with you?
This is like... on the back. I can't get it open.
You can't get it open.
No!
Look, let me illustrate to you.
Oh! That's...
What the?
Oh, I get it now.
What is this?
Why is there so much wiring?
So, girls, this is called a Scalextric.
There's no wheels on this car.
Oh.
And this has been in the loft since I was a kid. Which is, well, it's a fair while ago.
Yep.
But it's at least over 20 years. Right, here's the instructions. You can read that.
Okay.
And you can learn yourself about how to use it. How much of this do we think is actually going to work today?
None of it.
I don't know, because obviously this car doesn't have any back wheels, front wheels, so that won't work. And I don't really know though, like, I didn't really know why they have the lines on them.
So, the idea of this, all these sections of track actually clip together, and they've got this metal track in the middle which guides the cars. So you make a circuit out of all these pieces.
So like science circuits, basically.
Yeah, it's basically an electrical circuit at which the contacts on the bottom of these cars.
What, this thing?
That's right. That picks up the electricity and powers the motor which drives the back wheels. Well, especially on these cars, which are older. And then the wheels power the car around the circuit like a normal car on the road.
It works fine.
So what me and the girls are going to do now is empty this suitcase, and we're going to stack all the contents out and see how much of this track we've actually got, and see if we've got the transformers and the power supply and also the controls in which to drive the car. So let's get to it. Right. We've got a fair bit of track. We've got some controls and transformers, a few bits of cars, some barriers, some supports, a bridge, a few cars and two horrible children that don't know what they're talking about.
Like you knew what you were talking about when you were 9 and 11.
Yes, this is true. So, all these bits of tracks,
What, these bits?
these bits actually join together to make a circuit. And they've all got these little connectors on the bottom, and then all of the metal tracking in the middle joins up to form a circuit which the cars run on, as we said before. So what we'll have to do, guys, is to start with, see if we've got enough bits to make some kind of track, and then we'll have to actually see if the track will join together. Because I'm not sure how well it's fared in the loft in that janky old suitcase for as long as it has. What cars have we got then?
A yellow van thing.
Yellow car.
A black car.
It's a black Ferrari, isn't it? Or Mercedes.
Oh, that's a Lamborghini Diablo.
Not a Lamborghini.
And that's a Ferrari F40.
Roll around.
Oh, okay. Follow them.
We have a white car with no front wheels.
It's
Mondeo.
Ford.
Mondeo.
Well done. Point to the smallest child.
TVR. Don't know.
Whatever that's it. Repsol.
And then Navico. Navico SIP.
Well, that is actually... That is a mighty Metro.
Wow.
So this was one of the sets you could get. The other one, what's left of it, is just over there, that red one.
This one?
And that one there. And they came in a set with a figure of 8 track. And you could race the pair of them together. And so that's obviously been taken apart at some point in its life and lost all the pieces. Probably by me, I would have said. And this is a Ford Escort Cosworth. In Carlos Sainz colours, I believe. These are the sections that we're looking at on the bottom, which join to the track. And if these don't work or aren't connected properly, then the power does not go to the motor and therefore to the back wheels. So we're probably going to have to overhaul each one of these cars before we actually run them. But we'll see anyway. We'll see how we get on. So by all accounts, we've got quite a lot to do before we're actually playing with this Scalextric. But hopefully it might still work and we won't have to do too much. Ideally, anyway. What we're going to do is lay them all out in a circuit just on the floor.
All of
How
them.
many of these?
Is there 8 there, is there?
Yep.
Yeah. And 2 of the crossovers.
And 2 of these.
And 2 of the start lines, I think, yeah.
Should we change it for that cool one?
Well, we'll just lay them out, I think, for now. Right, if you start setting it out then, I'm going to set it out on the floor here, and we'll try and make a circle on an oval track.
Can we start with this one? Can we start here?
If we start then, we just lay it out to start with, we won't actually join them up just yet. And then we need 2 of these corners. These are 45-degree angle corners, so you need 2 of these to make a 90-degree. Something like that. And if we bring those ones in, so it's not too long, We'll put the crossover on each end like that.
Like
And
this?
that's right. And then we need the other two corners over this way. That's right. There we go. So now we're going to have to join all these together, and I'm going to have to show you how to do that because it's quite difficult.
That's difficult.
Imagine it would be.
Now then, to join these bits together, you've got to get these two connecting areas, the male and the female, into the adjacent ones on the track. And some of these plastic tabs nicely in the way. So you've got to push them in on a bit of an angle and bend them and slot them together like that. And then if you turn it over, the clips on the back, and you've got to push those in to the studs. And there you go. You've got two bits joined.
Cool.
So now we just need to go round and join all of this up
Yes.
and see if it actually will join up, which is the next problem. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Well, most of it's going together all right so far. We've only had to use the old flathead screwdriver on a couple of sections. It's just these plastic tabs underneath the main track, and I seem to remember from when I was a kid that these were always a problem on these older style of tracks. I'm pretty sure on the newer ones they've actually made these into more of a bullet connector now, but on these really old style of tracks they can still be a bit of a pain to join up. The other problem we've got with some of these is, as you can see if you look at the profile, some of these now have become bent and buckled, I presume just from being stored in that suitcase and not having been stored flat over time. So this may cause a problem with the track connectivity or the way the cars actually run over the track. Last piece. There we go. Looking at some of this track, as you will be able to see, it's not in very good condition. And I mean, when I was a kid, this thing was hammered, constantly in use, which is why I believe a lot of the cars might be in the same way. But we'll have to get it all wired up and have a look anyway. So we'll leave that video here. For the next video, we're going to get all the wiring sorted and do all the testing, I think, before we actually wire anything up. And then it'll be test run time to see if these cars are actually going to work around this circuit. So we'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment and subscribe, obviously, to see the next video in the series. So it's bye from me, and it's bye from 3. Bye! See you soon.